The year is 955 on the world of Calypso. The bustling port city of Bastion, nestled along the coast of Genoa, serves as a hub of commerce and culture, where the waves of the ocean meet the cobblestone streets and towering spires. Amongst the cacophony of merchants hawking their wares, the clinking of ship riggings and the clatter of the city's diverse populace, a single, mysterious notice on the bounty board catches your eye. Strangely, while others pass it without a second glance, you find yourself to read its cryptic message. Intrigued, you follow the notice's instructions, which lead you to an ancient library in the heart of Bastion. Amidst towering shelves filled with dusty tomes and manuscripts, you encounter Chemis, a peculiar individual with an aura of enigma. Draped in robes that shimmer with an otherworldly sheen, Chemis's eyes gleam with a mix of curiosity and wisdom. "Ah, the chosen ones have arrived," Chemis exclaims with a theatrical flourish. "I was beginning to think I'd have to start talking to myself to stave off the boredom. Now, let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? You've seen the notice, deciphered its meanings, and here you are. That's no small feat, mind you. Most folks just see a bit of chicken scratch and move along." They wink conspiratorially. "You, my friend, have potential. Potential to join the ranks of the extraordinary in a place called Mondasia. Ever heard of it? No? Excellent. I do love a good secret. Mondasia is a fortified haven within a place called Clockworld. Imagine a realm of clockwork, metal, a little bit industry, a veritable playground for constructs, and it's a bit like a blacksmith's forge and a wizard's tower if they had a very ambitious baby." Chemist chuckles, their laughter echoing through the quiet library. "Now, here's the fun part. Mondasia teeters on the edge of Clockworld, quite literally. One wrong start, whoosh, and you're off into infinite space. It's a thrilling place, and really, the technology is quite special. The gizmos and gadgets they've got makes your head spin. But they're a secretive bunch, those constructs. They don't just hand out their secrets to any passerby." Chemist leans in, their voice dripping to a playful whisper. "But you've got a chance to earn their trust, prove your mettle, and you'll be hopping between planes like a little bunny. The path won't be a walk in the park, mind. You'll face challenges that'll test your wits, your courage, and possibly your patience. But the rewards, oh, they're worth every little bit. Of course, there's the small matter of the test," Chemist adds an almost an afterthought. "Each of the chosen is subjected to the internal Cosmos engine, a rather whimsical name for the deadly serious ordeal. It's sort of a dream state, where if you die within this bizarre little dream, well, it's curtains for you. Only those who survive this mental gauntlet get a golden ticket to Mondasia." With a mix of excitement and trepidation, you accept his challenge. The journey ahead promises encounters with mechanical marvels and enigmatic constructs, mysteries to unravel, and the constant danger of the abyssal drop that marks the end of Clockworld. As you prepare your steps into this new world, the gears of fate begin to turn, setting in motion an adventure that will test your skills, courage, and resolve. The library fades into the background as you follow Chemist through a shimmering portal, feeling the fabric of reality shift around you. The air grows heavy with the scent of oil and metal, and the rhythmic ticking of unseen gears fill your ears. You emerge into the heart of Clockworld, where the skyline is dominated by towering spires of steel and brass, and the ground beneath your feet hums with the power of ancient machinery. "Welcome to Mondasia, pioneer," Chemist says with a grin. "Your journey begins now. Try not to fall off the edge, eh?" Soon after, the first gathering of Mondasia happens. Still dazed and adjusting to new surroundings, you and the other recruits are called to the inaugural meeting, assembled in an elaborate museum-like hunter's hall. You marvel at the various skeletons, artifacts, and maps lining its walls. The grandeur of the hall is a testament to its history and the achievements of Mondasia itself. You stand before Chemists and other leaders of Mondasia, their expressions a mix of expectation and amusement, as they prepare to welcome you, dubious or otherwise. Chemists step forward, broad smile on their face. "Greetings, brave souls. I hope the train ride here wasn't too unsettling, and that you've all managed to find some semblance of comfort. You're standing in the Hunter's Hall, a place that speaks of our storied past and ambitious future." They gesture to the skeletons and artifacts adorning the walls. "These are the trophies of our hunts, The remnants of creatures and relics from palaces far and wide. Quite the collection, isn't it? But I'm sure you're more than interested in what's next for you. They clap their hands together, their eyes sparkling with mischief. Alright, time for the pun part. I'm going to introduce you to the big shots here, and then we'll dive into forming our legendary hunting parties. Here in Mondasia we chase everything from exotic critters to exclusive big shots, and of course, those elusive vaults. Each one be a bit of a test of skill, bit of bravery. Well, it's a bit of our way of saying, welcome to the neighbourhood. They sweep their gaze across the room, their expressions mischievous. So, who's brave enough to be the first to step into the limelight? Don't worry, I promise I won't bite. Much. Chemist winks playfully, their voice carrying a hint of challenge and humour. So, I'm going to move you over now to the hunting room, where you will see a group of you for the first time, or at least a couple of groups of you.
Yeah.
Hopefully everything goes according to plan. You see a couple of rows of tables, each of you positioned on different places amongst them, and there's about 12 of you in total. Very varying mix of human, halfling, harrigan, tiefling, you name it, there seems to be something like that on the table. There's a few figures that are stood there watching. There's a very tall human female in blue Mohican hair, a red tiefling at the far end of the room but seems to be steaming and effervescing quite a lot. A very tall, brutish knight in dark green armour, horned helmet, very imposing. There's a female drow with white hair in the back of the room who's been leaning against the wall and sort of just been keeping an eye on everything quietly, and every now and again you cross their eyes and they quickly look away. And finally there's Chemis at the table. Anyway, I said who's the first to introduce themselves?
Libby's gonna daintily put up a shaky hand.
You, elf lady. Step up.
Liviana. Hello.
Right, yes, well, Liviana, welcome to Mondasia. Good job on the train, by the way. Right, if you'd be so kind, if you step on the carpet, if you could step on the yellow dragon for me, and I'll keep an eye on you, and we'll see if we can't get you some paired up.
Okay. And then off she kind of clops over in her heels.
For the help of everyone else in the party, describe your character, what do they see?
Liviana is an elf. Kind of like a sort of youngish adult, probably looks to be in her 20s, for human years. She's dressed in kind of like a sort of blue and white sort of robe, a little bit of leather. She's got white, silver, sort of wavy hair. Looks a bit uncertain of herself at the moment.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, and obviously you walk quite cautiously towards the curtain, to the carpet. That's got the ornate details of the dragons upon it. Right, anyone else? Come on, we ain't got all day.
I'll hop down. I say hop down because I'm really, really short. Melvin hops from his little stool. Oh, right, where do you want me?
If you should be kind as to park yourself on the triple-headed dragon, just south of the Livy.
I'll have a quick look around. Yes, I see it. And he'll give everyone a wave. What you're looking at here is a very small gnome. Got blue eyes, white skin, short hair. Kind of arrogant, kind of cocky. He's got a belt with like loads of little tools in it, little leatherworking tools. does not look like he's here to be killing any dragons or anything. Does not look capable in any way, shape or form to be doing any of that. Quite unassuming.
Right, perfect, thank you. Why is it always the shorter than life ones that find themselves a bit more braver than the rest of you? Come on, who's next?
Very well, I shall step forward. Hello everybody, I'm a 6-foot rabbit with pink hair, pink ears, dressed in a very fine suit, and I seem to be clutching 2 polyhedrons in my hand, and I'm moving them around like, you see these stress balls, like that. Where would you like me, Chemist?
If you could put yourself on the brown dragon quite close to us, that'd be lovely.
And I'm going to do a fleeting shot at the other Heragon, and like...
Oh, okay, hold on. And she'll quickly move her feet and just stand slap back in the middle of the room.
No, over here! Get over here! Come on, Jinx! Next to me.
Sorry.
Yeah, better.
And your name would be?
Jinx.
What would Jinx look like to the rest of the group?
Jinx is also a Heragon. She's about 5'10". Her hair would be kind of longer along the back, it'd be dirty blonde, and she would also have more of a golden kind of fur on her. She'd be dressed like a gladiator. There'd be like the leather kind of skirt looking, and leather armor kind of on the top. There's a great axe that would be sticking out of her back, and she looks kind of confused to why she's here. So you can see her kind of looking off, like she forgets that she's meant to be paying attention, and her eyes drift around, and she kind of like swings back and forth on her feet, just kind of looking to wait to be told to talk.
And I'm going to be holding her hand to give her a bit of confidence.
Well, since I had you all separated, you seem a bit close. I'll let you stand together for the time being. I'm not harsh. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you,
Thank you.
You're welcome, darling. There's a couple of spaces left on this party. Use up.
We're doing this? Okay. Hi.
Yes, young lady. If you'd like to step on the dark dragon and introduce yourself.
Yep. I'm Sephi. And so you see a human woman. She looks quite young. Very fair skin. She's quite short. She's maybe just 5 foot, if that. She's quite slight, got quite a scrawny build. Curly blonde hair, kind of tied back with a big bow. Big blue eyes. She's wearing like a really simple sort of brown dress. It's sort of gathered at the waist and then it puffs out a little bit. And there's like a blouse underneath, big puffy sleeves. For as nice as it is, it looks like it's quite well worn. If you look closely, there's little patches and little mended bits on it. She's wearing a little ribbon around her neck, and she's got a locket hanging off there as well.
Right, that makes 1, 2, 3, 5. I think there's space for one more. Last call.
I suppose this party seems a bit more like my beard. Yes, I'm a happy volunteer.
Right, get on over. I'll call you guys the A-team, because you guys were quick to jump up. Describe yourself for the party.
My name is Star. Dark Star Rising in the morning. Please call me Star. It is easier. He is almost like a white tiger motif tabaxi, about 4'8", 4'9", wearing a blue, fairly nice looking vest with some definite salt staining on it from an ocean, boots, gauntlets, jet black claws, probably painted, and almost like shipmates' trousers and sailor's boots. He looks very young for a tabaxi though.
Right. Like I said, I think this makes the A-team. No offence to the rest of you who sat down. They were just a little bit more eager to bite the bullet. So you'll be the B-team. A-team will have and they snap their fingers over to the knight and the red tiefling. Carnifus, Prometheus, if you can't be so kind as show them to their quarters, let them get settled in, and we'll call them sometime in the morning. So Prometheus, the one in the green armour, gives a nod, but there's no verbal response from her. Carnifus just sort of like gives a little tisk and just like Right. I guess I've got you lot. Make way. Follow me. Don't stay behind. I would lead you towards the south part of the room, leading down the very nice dragon stained carpet. And we'll take you over.
This way. This way, my dear. Come on.
Oh. Where are we going?
South.
Which way south?
Just follow me.
Oh, okay.
South is where it gets warmer when you walk. North it gets
Right.
colder.
Gotcha.
And as we get you placed on. Yeah, so as you follow the carpet down the hall, the elaborate nature of this trophy room, this hunting room, starts to get a bit more, not quite mundane, but a little bit more simplified, a little bit more castle-like, more architecture, stone brick walls, etc. Let me get you situated on the map so you can see quite what I'm describing you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh.
Maybe. There we go. And you had Carnifus leaving you. Sir Prometheus, the tall knight, who's currently staying at the rear of you guys and just sort of watch. It's very almost intimidating silence to them as they follow with quite heavy footsteps. Carnifus, who's probably fairly short for a tiefling, maybe a little bit taller than the Heragons, and certainly just probably shorter than Star as well.
Star's 4'8", by the way. That helps.
Oh no, it doesn't help. I'm probably taller than
Very
that.
short.
I was going to say Moose to be safe. I was like, unless someone taller than that. It's like, no, never mind. No. Right. Make yourself at home. You find your way around. Try not to break into anyone's houses, because if you do, we'll come find you and we'll throw you into the abyss. Nice and straightforward.
Excuse me, do we have specific quarters we have assigned, or do we just help ourselves?
For fresh recruits, you've got basic barracks around the edge. If you earn yourself a bit and you prove yourself a bit decent, you might get upgraded.
Lovely. Round the edge, you say?
Basically, wherever there's a bed available.
Nice. Okay.
If you need to talk about living situations, etc., Blue's probably the best one to do that. He's in the barracks on the west side.
West.
How do we find Blue? What does he look like?
A little bit like myself. If you take away the red, replace with the blue, you've probably got him.
Blue. Is there a green one around as well?
I don't think you're allowed to say that, mate.
I'm so sorry.
I hear the yellow one ran away.
Right.
Yes, this is good. Good jokes, yes.
You all get the first one for free. The next one gets a scorching hands. Right? Got it? Good. Get out. Make yourself at home.
This way, Jigs. Let's go find this blue person. Come on.
Blue!
Oh. By the way, don't leave the west gate. If you do, you might fall into the abyss. Worth noting.
Which way's west?
That's left.
Left.
Ah! Right, this side. Okay. Got it,
We've got a tavern across the way. There's some stables. Just don't piss anyone off.
Oh no. Maybe I should be you.
It'll be fine.
Wait, where are we going again?
Okay, we're going left. Left here. Come this way. Come on.
Oh,
little one.
left.
This way. This way, little one.
For noting, Livy hasn't said anything, but she's very closely following the people that seem to know what they're doing.
Like we know what we're doing.
If she's doing that, Jinx will look over her shoulder and be like,
I personally find if you pretend you know what you're doing, people seem to think you know what you're doing.
I don't think I know what I'm doing. I don't think anybody else does either. Why is she so close to me? Hello?
I'm sorry. I need to speak to this blue person as well, and you're both heading there, so...
Oh!
And
I
we
thought
seem
it's
to have
us.
been We're in the same team after all, so
What's the
I'm
team? Oh, I'm Jinx.
I
She holds out
assumed
both
we
hands. So you can take
So
one to
just-
shake.
reach down and hold the same hands.
She shakes. Very nice. And then she doesn't let go.
Jinx, leave her be. Come on. We've got to find Blue.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
And she lets
Come
go
on.
and looks really confused and then just turns around and walks.
Yeah, for those of you who are looking around, as you're looking around and coming out the Bane sort of castle fortification, you've all had maybe a brief stint here as you were introduced here, and when you, based on the one shot, the Eternal Cosmos engine, most of you were blindfolded and brought with a bag over your head. So this is the first time really getting to see the inner walls of Mondasia. So there's a grand statue which seems to be dedicated to Lady Luck at the centre of a large bonfire blazing at the start. There's a very, very large, maybe 20, 30 foot wall encompassing the entirety of the fort. Very tall, very well made, and seemingly not a scratch on it.
Blue? Hello? Blue?
Just one moment. You see a door open to slightly north of you. Out steps much taller tiefling, so he's maybe about 6'3", 6'4", white slicked back hair with two large dark blue horns protruding. He's got sort of jewellery and drapes adorning him. Sort of, it's very well distinguished, probably a little bit older, maybe 50 and 60 maybe by human years. It's hard to tell tiefling years. But there's a sort of nice little bit of confidence to him. Yes, who is speaking?
Greetings and salutations. We are the 18.
Ah, I see. They got you first. So don't worry. We'll find you place accommodation. Are you taking charge?
Hell no. I think this guy's in charge, and I'm going to push Moose to the front. He's littler than me, so I can just gently push him to the front. His name is Moose, I believe. I don't know why. He's got no horns.
I thought it was Maurice.
Maurice? No, Moose. You know.
Oh, those are the antlers.
Have you considered asking him?
Your antler.
Maybe they haven't grown in yet. He's very little.
Oh.
My vertically challenged friend, what is your name?
Hi, yeah, my name's Moose. I don't know how these guys know it. Very strange.
Did you not introduce yourself?
I seem to remember he introduced himself as Melvin.
We've been in the town for a while. I heard whispers.
I think what you've heard is the bottom of a barrel.
Well, to be honest, I'll let you guys into a secret. I'm a bit of a fortune teller. I'm good at looking into the future and knowing things beforehand. It's one of my gifts. One of my many gifts.
Have you ever thought about making money with this gift?
Oh, I've made plenty of money and lost it.
Lost it. Can't be a very good gift.
Gambling or
Well,
drinking or...
I lost it more through running, because people thought I was cheating.
Okay.
Anyway,
I mean,
Moose, you're in
isn't
charge.
it kind of sort of cheating if you already know what's happening?
Can't say why.
Sometimes playing with a stacked deck is the only way to play.
Not complaining, just pointing out.
Just as long as we're all accepting that it was cheating.
Oh, absolutely.
Hang on. It's not cheating. It's using one's gifts to full maximum potential.
I like you.
Oh, I like you too. Sephi, was it?
Yeah.
Nice.
I
Moose,
think you'll...
Come on.
Right. Are we really putting me in charge as I look up at absolutely bloody everybody?
Do we need somebody in charge?
Well, he asked for who's
Okay.
in charge, so I thought.
Okay, Mr.
I didn't
Blue,
realise.
we seem to have formed a republic, a government. So I think we won't have a leader, but more of a council, which we will vote.
I really
and that's
did
what
not
a leader
try.
would say. So
I really did not try to get you all on the spot like this. It was just a simple... I wanted to see who would speak first. It seems like one of you spoke for the other, so we'll count that. Yes, my name is Blue de la Verdad. Pleasure to meet you all. I assume you need accommodation?
Yes, please.
It would be very useful.
Can we have your finest accommodation as we're the A team?
I'm afraid not. They're the A team, but so long as you're alive. There is
Well,
housing...
How about better accommodation than the B team? That will suffice.
Hey, you get first dibs because they're still talking. So technically you will get better dibs.
Perfect.
But anywhere around the circumference of the wall, you will find yourself a perfect home.
Is
Okay,
there one with quite a large window at all next to the bed?
It'll sort of direct you to here if the ping's coming through. There is a fairly large window in one of the southern rooms. You should find yourself more adequate space to see.
If I could take that one, I would be most grateful to the rest of the team.
Sure. I don't see a problem. Anywho, yeah, make yourself a home. I suggest getting to know one of each other because eventually you will all have to look after each other and this will probably be better. Maybe the tavern. The tavern's a good way to do it. Comstock Tavern. He's the main place behind the statue. Good place to unwind and have a discussion.
Oh, fantastic.
That sounds like the best option to me, yes. I am...
Just a question on the accommodation. Are there any keys for the doors, or are the keys in the doors? Do you hold the keys for the doors? I just don't want people coming in my room. Like the B team, I don't like them. Don't trust them already.
Yeah.
Not part of my team.
Exactly.
Want to keep them out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Unfortunately, at your level, this accommodation is more communal than private. If you want to lock the door somehow yourself, that's up to you.
If one question, if the B team would accidentally have some sort of accident and hurt themselves, would they go to some sort of infirmary?
No, we'd probably just dispose of them.
Noted.
Very...
It's fine. I can see into the future. I know what's going to happen. I'm not going to tell you because it might change things.
Oh, perfect.
I enjoy how pragmatic it is. It is very... They feel at home. They feel that back in the wilds.
We're not here to hold your hand. We're here to make money. So don't pretend otherwise.
Oh.
I like having my hand held.
You have such warm hands, little one. Such
I do.
warm hands.
Soft one.
Okay. Shall we go to the pub and get some refreshments and get to know each other?
I think we should get a bed first. We should claim the bed. Claim the bed before the B team claims the bed.
Only one
If,
bed?
if we find B team
agree.
in our bed, we will eject them from the bed because we are the A team and they are the B team. And they should know their place.
Are they
But
bees?
what if they refuse?
They will not refuse us. We're the A team.
Well, they can either refuse and you say yes, or they refuse and you say no. And then you dispose.
I'd rather just avoid the conflict and just claim the bed and then it's done.
You know what you do? You find the bed you want, you mess it up, you make it look horrendous, and then they don't want to touch it because they think, oh, gross.
Piss on it!
That's a good idea, Seth.
I can help it.
Maybe
we're
not.
not- We're not pissing on beds again, Jinx. Not anymore. We don't mark our territory
Nobody
like...
wants to sleep in a bed that doesn't smell like their own piss. I'm just saying.
Once upon a time, I went to a place
agree
called
with that.
Sea Grove, and I found if you lay your towel across the chair, you claim that for yourself. So if we get in there and put our towels across our beds, therefore, we claim it.
You have a towel? Why do you have a towel?
They're shaped like sunlight. Bed's shaped like sunlight.
As this talk of weeing on beds has happened, I'm taking a slow step away from Mrs. P.
Now,
As soon as you all
She hasn't...
you all started bickering,
that in
Blue
years.
has already walked away.
Okay. So, We go south to find our beds. We put towels on, I presume, or we're not peeing on it, Jigs. Come on, we've got to sleep in it. But if you want to pee on a bed, B team's beds are fine for that.
No, let's not start fights before,
We go south.
all the teams are trying to do the same thing, aren't we?
Yes, but they're B and we're A. So we are Alpha, they are Bravo, we are superior.
Oh, but we don't want to make enemies. We all work here, we're just in different teams. Let's just play my beds and...
Not enemies, it's just subordinates.
I don't like arguments.
Also, I found the south. Look! Warm! It's warm here.
Yes. Well done, Jinxie. And I'm going to scratch her cheek, affectionately. Well done, is it, clever girl?
I know. Yes.
Should we tell her?
Tell her what?
I think it's fine that we just leave also to deal with her for the.
I think that is that I never can never.
She has a name.
Not to do with this.
She's not a her, she is Jinx.
Okay.
South, I believe. South, if you lead the way, I'll have to keep an eye on my sister here. Fire is bad. It burns. Come on here.
It's warm in the south. This makes the most sense.
I know, but we're going to go this way now, away from the south.
But he said go south.
He said beds are south, but this bed is too hot. So we need to find a cooler bed.
Well, if I piss
So
on
we
it,
need an alternative. Yes, that is true, but I don't think we should do that in public again.
Right.
I cannot be false with. I admire that. Very, very good.
I've got a big brain up here,
Just looking up here, I bet.
Well, come on, guys. Moose, you're not leading as well as I hoped you would. Come on, this way.
There we go. I'm just going to follow the big one. There we go. Follow the rabbit. Are we late by any chance?
Late for what?
You tell me.
After you smoke that.
Thank you.
Looking at the map, there's not many beds in here. Maybe we should go east of it.
I believe
the up here's got 6. This has
Yeah,
got 2, and the one over here's got 5.
the one with the large window, which was indicated to just Livy, was this one.
Okay.
I need a large window when I sleep. I need to be able...
Oh.
It's the one thing I need to put my foot down on.
Yes.
First,
Unfortunately, I don't think there's enough beds in this area.
Who's dealt with wolves before? Because there's about 4, and they're coming closer, and I've not dealt with wolves before.
I have seen wolves. I have avoided and done some things in the past, but I was only very young, very very young. So smaller than now, which is quite funny. But no, not my forte, or not something I like to interact with many times.
Okay, that doesn't help in this situation. The light may not be helpful, but then she turns to Ozzo and Jinx, and neither of you will be able to see, so I'm a bit lost on what to do.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Shout loudly, that might help.
Would it?
I find that
Yes,
was about to
It will. It might scare them away. You had a big booming voice earlier.
Was better dealt with
true.
quiet and running.
I
Quiet
think
and
you're going to
running.
outrun wolves, I'm afraid.
No. I outrun you.
I don't think you'll do that either.
Bear with me as I'm
Oh.
reloading.
I foresee if you try running, you'll fall on your ass and get eaten. So probably not a good idea.
Maybe we just try a little bit of, scaring them off.
That's a good idea.
That is an idea. How to scare them
As
off?
this one gets even closer, I'm going to grab a tool out of my belt
Oh, I see them.
and cast Sacred Flame.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
hopefully the bright light tells them to fuck off.
Sacred Flame is on you, right? It's not like is it attack? I don't really know.
Yeah, no, it is an attack. It's a cantrip, radiant damage. He has to make a dex save or take 4 damage, but it's basically just a beam of light descends upon them.
Okay,
As
I'll
he
have
does
everyone
this,
go on. I might like
I was going to say, I was going to cast Minor Illusion and make the sound of a thunderclap, like a lightning has struck.
Okay. If I ask everyone to roll initiative and consider these first 2 actions, I think Sephi's hidden, I believe, 17 stealth as well in the trees. We'll roll off the top as you are quick to act before I start rolling their initiative. So, a Sacred Flame against one of the guys with a dex save, I believe it was.
Yes, dex.
Ooh, it's a natural 1. So I think that's all that bad boy is taking 3 damage.
4 radiant damage.
4 damage. Sorry. Oh god. I think Roll20 is the one that suffers the most with like too many processes open. Discord's fine, recording's fine, but Roll20 shits the fucking bed. I tried like changing browsers during the week to see if that would help, but no dice. So we have 4 damage over to you. And this front wolf that was just sort of like prowling, keeping its head down, trying to keep as quiet as possible, suddenly noticed its mane catch a light and just like trying to quickly roll around into the snow. There is a minor illusion thunder crack. How can I put this to something that would be beneficial to you? I'd say performance, but I don't know if that's going to benefit you. So otherwise, just roll an Arcana or performance. There we go. That'll help.
Oh, Arcana all day long.
There you go. I think it's something that'll be good for you.
16.
I'm going to roll some courage checks, I suppose. So we'll go with that. All right. 3 of which keep their head quite head down, low to ground, as the sound of crackle breaks through the sky quite loudly. The one that was cast aflame as rolling round in the fire quickly makes a U-turn and starts bolting the other way before initiative is considered. So he's literally just going to leg it and not be interested in fighting in any way possible. And I'm going to roll their initiatives, get them in. These are dirty low. What frig? I guess this is just a bit of fun for you guys. And last but not least, gives all you guys a little go to see what everyone can do. So, reorder the initiative. Man, I'm not rolling today. Liviana. As this crack goes and there's a little bit of flight to the distance, your eyesight cuts through the snow quite easily, and you see that 3 of the wolves left are still intently looking for their meal.
Seeing that then, Livy is also going to cast Sacred Flame at the closest wolf that she can. So hang on.
Dex.
Yeah. So again, I need a Dex saving throw of 12, please.
I meet it exactly. Do I still take half, or is that just nothing?
I don't think it's a half.
No, on cantrips there's no damage on success.
Yeah, so it meets it, beats it. So it don't.
There you go. Just a little bit
What's the
shy of
rule
the
with
mark.
Attack. Yeah. And that's it. Just stay where I am.
Just snarling a little bit at you
I
as you
can't
catch a bit
see.
of snow. No, you certainly can't. I'll say there was a flash of light with the radiant flames in this direction, but it's not precise.
Okay, with prestidigitation, it says I can light a candle, torch, or small campfire. Would I be able to set fire to a branch on the tree, like a torch?
If you could see said tree, I would allow it. So it's whatever you could see.
One next to me. Just yeah.
Yeah. We can certainly set fire.
Lovely.
To
Can I set fire to the branch?
Has that helped?
Aha!
Better.
There we are!
Shit.
As the tree begins to enflame, and it's struggling. It's at best with the snow coming down and the cold air, but it's just enough of light to give you some light.
Okay, and I'm going to step back behind my big sister so she can look after me. That's my go.
Oos.
Okay, I'm going to step into the darkness, hopefully using that as a friend, and I'm going to cast a lovely spell called Moose Knuckle.
Sorry.
And this, basically an eldritch ball of energy just leaves my hand.
I'm sorry.
And strikes the wolf over here.
Moose Knuckle?
Moose Knuckle.
I think I know what it is. But I didn't know you could rename those things in that way.
Oh my god.
Blah, blah, blah. Which one was it targeting? Sorry?
As this one here, the closest one to us, the ball of energy, shaped almost like a moose knuckle, fires at these things and just strikes it.
I'm not going to ask you what that specifically looks like. Yes, it does.
Yeah,
I think
for 4 damage.
We all know what a moose knuckle looks like. Come on, let's be honest.
I mean, maybe Jinx doesn't. Anyway.
I hope she doesn't. I've been lying to you my whole life.
Wow.
I don't have any bonus. Oh, I do, but I can't use them yet. I mean, I could, but it'd be a waste. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Nice and easy. Jinx, who you have a little bit of illumination to help now.
Yeah, I can see. Right, we'll get to looking. I'm off. Fuck it, we'll rage. Bonus action rage.
I don't know if anyone caught it,
reach.
but Jinx is a barbarian.
Oh, really? Get away.
Angry rabbit yells.
The were-rabbit's been released.
Yeah.
I've never seen an angry rabbit.
That's exactly what I went for. Yeah, well, you're about to. Wait till I get my subclass, and it's a whole different fucking game of Angry Rabbit. Tell you that.
Is this the origins of Monty Python?
Oh, this is Wallace and Gromit, the Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Thank you very much.
I was going to say, yeah, it's Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah. I'm going to hold my action for my Grey Axe for the if the wolves decide to enter my space.
Okie dokie. Yep, that's fine. Raging very angrily into the snow. Ready. Sephi, you're sneaking behind a tree.
So, seeing how we have kind of lost the stealth aspect, she is going to just to make a beeline for these two wolves. Yeah, she can get there. She's gonna go sprinting forward, drawing her quarterstaff as she goes, and she's gonna whack this one just across the side of the face with it.
Can I add, because it's not going to come up much, how much I love low-level combat. As in D&D, I love level 1, 2, 3 combat. It's just, you have to be so careful with everything.
Attack roll. First attack roll. Natural one. Oh no.
Just a little bit cold, and it's getting to your fingertips, so you can't quite get the jab in. Or the quarterstaff in, sorry.
Yep. So that's my action. Bonus action, seeing that that's kind of failed, she's going to kind of use the momentum of it to carry it around, and she's going to do a little kick at its jaw. So she's going to do a bonus action, unarmed strike.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Oh,
14.
14 is good. Oh, is that still because we had this problem with it of being a 1d6 when it should have been 1d4? Yeah.
4. I forgot about that. Let me roll a d4.
Because updating to 2024 fucks the whole thing.
Plus 3 is 6. 6 points of damage.
6 is close. As this wolf who's just been blasted out with this ball of energy, you like miss with the first shot, but catch it with the elbow on the back, and it almost takes it out completely. But it just has a little bit of resolve and looks back at you and snarls with its teeth.
Snarl back.
I bet you do. Which? If that is all you, yeah. Action, bonus action. That wolf is gonna bite at you as best as it can. Let's see. I'm doing really well tonight, guys. 6, is that going to hit you? Yeah. As your like elbow cuts into it, it's just its jaw meets a little bit further out of the line it meant to hit and misses wildly. Dark Star rising in the morning. I'm going to be using the full name as much as possible because it's annoying.
Amazing, I love that. I mean, equally as annoying, and Star is going to just settle in, put his hands together, clutching his crystal like a tiger's eye crystal, and he's going to summon a tentacle.
Oh, you're gonna have to tell me. I know you got like a range and it's like a 10-foot thing or something.
So it's doing 60 foot. So I want it right next to these guys here. I believe it's cast as large. Let me just put it in there. Summon a tentacle. 10-foot long tentacle. Within 60 feet. Lasts for 1 minute. And when I create, I can make a melee style attack. So I'm just going to do.
So that is a tentacle.
To say right
Describe what they would see. Is it octopus-like or is it a little bit different?
It's more like one of those squid tentacles that comes up at the bottom and it has like all the claws on the outside, on the bottom of it.
So like prongs, yeah, as it bursts out the snow.
Yeah, so exactly, just whipping around.
What do I need to do? Do you need to do something?
My spell attack is my spell attack's +5, so just roll that. 15 to hit on the one that's didn't attack.
It does hit.
Amazing. That is 1d8. Can I just roll it from here? I can. That's just 6 damage.
Yeah, as this bite goes a little bit wide of you, Sephi, the whip comes down and cracks it on the back of the skull and takes it out.
And that's my bonus action. For my action, I'm going to take this guy. Because it's not a spell. I love that. 24 to hit.
So the tentacle was a bonus and that was an action. Yeah, okay.
That's right.
If that's
yeah.
right. As a bonus.
And that's just 4 damage on this one here.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm not asking if you knock it back because we're past pushing back enemies, guys. Guys.
I know, right? We hear that.
It's a good hit.
Yep. It's 4 damage on that. That's my turn. That's my turn over.
Nice and easy, thank you. Wolf's wolves. There's one right up against you, Sephi. So again, it's going to have a little try and chomp on you. Natural 1. So this tentacle coming out of the ground completely distracts it and probably frightens it a little bit and not getting any near purchase on yourself. But as wolves do, they will gather as best they can. As the second one comes to you and will try and bite as well, with this time pack tactics. Giving me a decent roll for a change. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So you'll take a little bit of a bite. 4 points, but I need a strength saving throw to be knocked prone. The DC is 11.
Thanks. Okay. That's a 3.
So these two completely missing you. This last one seems to be the alpha of the pack, manages to get a good little jab in and brings you down to your knees. But more threateningly, as the end of the round comes, you hear a much deeper and louder howl coming from further into the woods. Having heard a quite loud thunder crack, a larger wolf with blue glowing eyes makes its way into the fray.
Okay.
Which gives me a bit of 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It's going to run up to you, Jinx, and I believe you have a held action.
I do indeed. Oh,
So-
roll, you piece of shit.
Get that one out of the way before I
My roll
chomp
that.
you.
22.
Nice.
Ooh. It will. Most certainly. Nice.
Nice.
Another
Cracking
plus 2 on
down.
top of that for rage.
2, was it?
Yeah, just another 2 on top of that for rage.
Okie dokie. So 13 total. Yeah, as it sort of prowls towards you, you're quick, ready to smack at it, and it is not happy, so it's going to chomp on you, or attempt to, with a 21 to hit,
Oh yeah.
which is quite good for me. I'll need the same for you, another strength saving throw similar to Sephi, as you take 7 reduced to 3 due to your rage. Got these ones tonight, guys. Something's not quite right with my dice. I think I have to change.
Nice.
25. Yeah, it's alright. You get the 20s and I'll get the ones. It's cool. Yeah. Tries to drag you to the
I'll take it.
ground, but you are flighty and quick. But
Oh,
game is
nice.
on. Liviana, top of the round.
How long is this fire on this tree going to last for?
It may just last the next
like it's gonna last
round. It's smouldering, but it looks thin just because of the coldness in the air.
Okay. I'm going to turn behind me to Ozo. So you must help your sister and channel divinity. No, not channel divinity. Sorry, Eyes of Night. As an action, you can share this dark vision with up to 2 winged creatures within 7 feet. So I'm going to share the Eyes of Night with Ozo,
nice.
so that way
Also, alright.
they can see now 300 feet for 1 hour.
You will momentarily.
Nice.
Wow.
Can I display it? There you go.
Oh, I've read it.
And
I
I'm
know.
going to head over this way.
But this will not be permanent, but you'll have supervision for a little bit. Boop. You should
Wow.
now see everything very well.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you.
Help your sister. I'll get to
Yeah.
Sephi.
Tell me twice.
That's your action. Anything else?
Yeah, no, there's. I don't have any bonuses, so that's my action. So all I've done is just move instead.
Yeah. And that last division lasts for an hour, so you're good for a bit.
Why not?
Also,
Nice. I am going to step forward. Get away from her, you bitch! And I'm going to fire. I've got a quote. films.
We're not going
My
to
newly
justify
named Pew Pew Pew.
the gender of the wolf.
I'm going to use my Pew Pew Pew, which is basically magic missile. Pew Pew Pew.
Okay.
Are we all custom naming
We're all
things
doing it now.
I'm gonna have to start
We're all
naming
doing it
them.
now.
So it's going to take 3 pew, pew, my finger guns. So first one
Yeah, so 5, 9.
is 4,
10,
plus
12.
another 3, plus
Oh,
another 4.
upcast. 12, 16.
It's never
Yeah,
gonna be a
as it's-
serious campaign.
I don't ask for that. I bring the seriousness. You guys ruin it. That's how it works. Yeah, as this dire wolf is snarling and biting, and you're just like, these 4 hatchets fling past, and it looks quite weak now.
Come on, finish it! It's my turn.
Moose, you're up.
Cool. Let's run back this way. 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's see. As much distance as I can. Now, again, I'm going to moose knuckle this one. Can it see me?
I wish we discussed
Is the question.
the naming.
First
First and
the only reason I
foremost.
asked is if it can't see me,
We will
if
see.
it can't see me, I get advantage. But if it can see me, it's just a straight roll.
I'm going to give it a go because of Keen's. I'm going to say it can sense your presence, so it's not quite seeing you, but it can
Okay,
detect
that's
you.
just a straight roll. 19 to hit.
Yes.
3.
Fucking moose knuckle. I hate you.
Have that, you fuck. That'll be the end of my go.
I hate everything about that. Jinx! Moving on.
What?
Kill it! Kill it!
I'm trying.
Try harder!
I'm doing it.
Don't try, do!
This is like negative help action. Why not? How would you like to do this?
Ah,
Woo!
Orso shouted her. It's like she's going into panic and she's holding it. It's like, kill us. Like, I'm fucking trying. Eyes closed and just takes his head off and rolls away. And she's like, da-da.
Or
Yeah,
also
as it-
is being sick on the floor with all the blood.
You can see so clearly now.
As it's like snarling and biting, it just takes one extra long bite out of range, and you find a nice bit of neck meat to bring that great axe down and sever it from its body.
Perfect.
You got some movement.
Let's do this one.
The tentacle consumes you. No, that's fine.
Oh, fuck.
Haha. Sephi.
Yep, I'm gonna take a little whack at this one here with my quarterstaff. 19.
Yeah. I'm not rolling nearly as bad as I am.
So that's 7 points of damage for him.
On the north one, yeah.
Yeah,
Bloodied.
cool. And again, she's as she sort of brings that down at Clyde, she's just gonna bring her elbow up and kind of crack it under the jaw for an unarmed strike for a bonus action.
Ooh.
That's only
Not
a
for a
10.
10. Just manages to dump out the way a little bit faster.
Nah. That's it. That's what we got.
Last play of the round stuff.
Okay, so with my feline agility, I'm going to go up here. I can move double speed because I haven't moved. And so, bonus action is my tentacle's going to hit this one above to the north. Of Zephyr. So that's. I need to make a cheat sheet for this. I swear to God.
What allows you to move extra quick? Sorry, remind me.
So there's feline agility. Sorry, mate. I can double my speed, but I can't do it. I can't move. I can't move. I can't do it again unless I move. Until I don't move.
Yeah.
Tabaxi's speedy and moving. My tentacle's going to hit for 17 on the one to the. So my tentacle's going to move.
Yes.
Across and attack this one up to the north, which is going to be a D8. Oh my god! Okay, I need to find ways to make this quicker. So that's 4 damage on that one.
Ooh. And what are you using? You're blasting it.
My tentacle. That's my tentacle eyes.
And it'll just like smush it and bury it into the snow.
Amazing. And for my main action, yeah, let's do chill touch instead. No, it was fast. Let's just make it easy. A bit lower. 14.
It will just do it.
Amazing. And that's a good roll on that one. That's 9 damage on that.
How would you like to finish?
So as the tentacles just come and smush down the one, I wanted to try and, if you're allowed, just to knock the other one up and I just blast it out of the air.
Yeah, sure. It, like, sort of swings around on the first one and cleaves that one in two as it flicks the second one up, and you
exactly
pigeon
that,
shoot.
Yeah, I think we can do it. Yep, absolutely. Just.
And that, with the last one defeated, makes you out of combat.
Livy's going to run up and go, is anyone hurt? Is anyone hurt?
No, I'm okay. And Steffi's gonna see you, and then she's gonna look kind of over your shoulder, seeing the dead direwolf for the first time, with its head cut off and blood kind of pooling in the snow. And she's gonna completely zone out to what you're saying and make a beeline, and you just see her kneel in the snow. And you see her stick her face in this bleeding thing.
Sophie? Oh, are you okay?
I wanted to try and get some meat off that.
She is absorbed in doing this.
Can we see
She
what
drinking
she's
the blood?
Yep. She is fully drinking the blood that is coming out of this.
Jinx, step away. This way, please, Jinx. Come on.
Why is she doing that?
Are you still raging?
I think she didn't have breakfast.
I didn't have breakfast. I don't see me sucking my face in blood.
Yes, well, she has a ribbon round her neck. I suspect she might be something of the night. Not like that, not like that.
At that, after a few moments, she will turn, kind of wipe her face a little bit. I'm not a prostitute!
What's a prostitute?
I don't know, Jinx. I think it's some kind of dancer.
Oh.
So,
Like I'm the prostitute, then I perform!
No. A special kind of dancer.
Oh.
Oh. I'm so sorry. I should not have done this. He looks mortified.
so you need... What happened, Sophie?
Sorry, I can normally control myself a little bit better. I'm not great with blood, but not in like the scared way.
In the more tasty way?
I don't know if I would say tasty, but
How
like something there.
how do you do in the sunlight and very strong garlic?
Fine with both. I quite like garlicky food.
Interesting.
This is.
Shit. Sorry.
It's all-
I'm dead glad I'm not sharing a room with you.
It'll be fine.
Is this why all the rats are missing? Do you eat them? Are you eating rats?
I would be lying if I said I had never done this to a rat.
Have you ever eaten a rabbit?
No.
To be totally honest, I have eaten rats and rabbits too, so I don't think this is that big an issue.
Look, if I sometimes it gets a bit much, and I don't really want to do this to people, so rats are kind of a safer option.
Is it because they're small?
And defenseless.
It's mainly because they're not people and they're
I
easily
know.
available.
You say mainly. Does that mean it's kind of because they're small?
I mean, smaller means easier to transport. I mean,
I'm
in
gonna
terms
take a
of
step
like,
back.
logistics, you won't fit in my pocket, so I think we're okay.
I don't know, it depends how deep your pockets go.
No, that attitude you don't.
Seffi, I don't mean to be rude. I don't want to judge at all. But if we're going to fight a beast together and one of us gets hurt, would you be okay with that?
I mean, that's kind of why I have this little guy, and she'll reach into her pocket and bring out the rat that that the two Haringans saw earlier.
So you do have rations. Excellent.
It's going to be like a gasp.
Panic squeaking.
It's okay. It's okay.
If you run out of rats, what is your plan B?
I mean, there
Queen
are rats
bee.
everywhere. I have never faced that problem before. It's not like I need it every night. I can still eat food. It's just sometimes if I'm exposed to blood, kind of brings out like this impulse.
And as someone who runs up to
Are we
people and
safe?
punches them a lot, does that become a bit of a problem?
Well, that's why I use blunt things and not like sharp stabby things.
Have a-
Broken bones, fine.
Okay.
Try and
Are we
minimize
safe?
the blood.
Jinx is going to look at the bite mark on her arm from the wheelbarrow and go, and put her hands behind her back.
Does
I
it?
mean, I think I'm okay because I just had quite a lot from this guy here.
Does the blood need to be warm and fresh?
I mean, I don't really get the instinct with. I've not really been exposed too much, like cold blood, so I don't know. This is still kind of new.
How-
I don't really know.
How long have you been like this?
A couple of months.
Okay, so it is still quite new. It's not awful. We can.
Well, I'm so
Now we know.
sorry that
Now we know.
happened to you, Seffi.
I mean, I don't really know what happened apart from this urge.
Moose, is this why you were asking all the questions of the dead? Did you know something before?
No, I'd like to say I did, but no. But as you mentioned warm, something that I think is quite important. Do you think we should skin this guy? I know, off topic, but I thought we were getting a little bit. And again, I'm just going to look at you weirdly.
I would love to get the meat and make sure we can have something to eat as well. So if we can stay in and get the meat off and make a coat, yes, go for it.
Does anyone know how to skin a creature?
I'm pretty good with leatherworking. Got me knife.
Okay.
Yeah, good idea.
I mean, if I take the big one and you guys take the smaller ones, maybe we can make more than one. Just do as I do, but like smaller.
Makes sense?
Well, I don't know how to skin any creatures, and I don't really want to touch dead things. But I'm sure cast guidance on most, so that way they can roll a d4 and add the number to their ability check of choice.
Right, thank you very much. Jordan, what would you like for us to skin a direwolf?
Survival, I think.
I wouldn't, to be fair.
Survival.
Can't you just do an Han Solo? Just cut the stomach and just climb in. Drink it along.
Or Livy's going to stand back.
I'd say you do. It's a butchered job, but you'd definitely get enough to at least compass your body.
So,
Is he
and it's that easy, guys.
is he now covered in blood, and is Sephi looking at him weirdly?
Effie's had her fill. She looks alright.
You've managed to be quite
quick
clean
lick.
on. Knowing of the circumstances, Moose, you've been very careful with the blood aspect, so you're not much really on. There's some in the fingertips, but that's about it.
Well, I can just cast prestidigitation and just get it off me very quickly. off.
I'm just wondering. I'm wondering if we scoop up the blooded snow. Oh, Sephi's got a nice little what's it called? A slushy?
Snow, yes.
I don't know. Congealed cold blood doesn't seem too appetizing to me.
Would it go chewy for you?
My only concern is Jinx's safety. As long as you assure me that she's safe, I'm okay with it.
As long as I have some other source, if it gets a little bit too much, all good.
Okay.
Does this mean we have to hunt rats now?
Yes.
I've been pretty good at trapping them.
Oh, Jinx, by the way.
Pocket rats! Pocket rats!
Yeah. Pocket
Jinx.
rats. Yep.
Fantastic job killing the wolf.
Thank you.
But from now on, you're not allowed to bleed.
Right.
No more bleeding, especially around Sephi.
I'll try.
No, you will. No more bleeding. I'm even told. No more bleeding.
Okay.
Sorted.
The sun begins to
don't
worry.
rise a little bit, so the light starts to fill up the forest. So most of you, those of you who are lacking now, get a nice little view of the land.
Oh, wow. That sun really turned on. Fuck me.
No language like that, please, Jinx. Come on.
Gonna go up to Ozone and just sort of. Would you mind doing the trick with the heated flask for our hands again?
My pleasure, my dear, and I shall do it again.
Oh, thank you.
Nice cozy little flask for you.
My
Does
absolute
this mean you've
pleasure.
warmed up now that you've had something to eat?
I mean, I wasn't any colder than you. I'm still alive. I have a pulse. And she'll like grab your hand and like put it on her.
Also, just stare daggers at you.
Panicked Harrigan eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Do you know what
promise.
a pulse is, Jinx?
No?
Actually,
Okay.
actually. Jinx, do me a medicine check.
Beautifully done.
So, despite Sephi giving you precise, like, this is the vein, this is the archery, either it's too cold, or you cannot find fucking anything.
There's nothing. What did you mean? Was that meant to feel something?
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
It's certainly not okay, is it? You thought there was something there. You sure you're not dead? She's gonna poke her in the forehead. You sure?
No. Yes, I feel things. I've never seen a dead body like get up and walk around, so I can't be dead.
I don't know.
What?
They might. You never know what they're doing when you leave them.
Okay, if it helps people feel better, I promise to do my very best not to bite anybody. That's the best promise I could possibly give. I'm working on it. I'm doing my best to try and control this.
I think those teeth will be valuable.
I definitely think the monster's teeth are valuable, but not about Sephi's.
Yeah. No, the dire wolf's teeth. I wonder if it'd be valuable. We could do some trading.
We can
worth
get at them
it.
there. It's been skinned. And when it comes to stagging on and watch, I will be joining you in watch, Sephi, for personal reasons.
Okay.
Well, now we're all at an accord. Shall we continue on? Before any more wolves turn up.
Yeah.
I'll just offer Orso a hammer if he wants some teeth.
Oh no. I'm more of a thinker than a doer.
Oh,
So,
Oh, really?
for
And
those...
she's just gonna walk over to this head, take out a hand axe, and take off the bottom of its jaw, and hand over the bottom of the jaw.
Oh, you could do me survival as well.
Thank you, Jinx.
You could roll me for some skinning? Question mark. That's not too bad. Yeah, that's fine. You get a good bottom half of direwolf jaw.
Yeah, I just want the bottom mouth. That's the only bit. Stab that in. Yep.
You Jinx.
You're welcome.
We have some,
Hey, back off that blood, Steffi. That's not for you. It's for Orso.
I
The jaw's his.
step away. Yeah.
Put my foot down. She'll stamp on the snow. I put my foot down.
Um,
That's his jaw.
Yes.
Guys, maybe we should get moving because BT might turn up and steal our hissing kill.
I completely agree. That's what I was going to mention now. Let's just make a move. Yes.
as we're going, and we'll do this as we're walking off. I'm like, what do we do if we come across B-Team? Are we going to be nice or are we going to be ruthless?
I think we
Why
do.
I
do
think
we-
the term would be fuck them up.
Why do we think they've been sent on the same mission as us? Would they not have their own mission?
Maybe, but what if this is like a haze the new guys, give them the same job, see who comes back type of deal?
We should see it as a race, certainly, a race to complete the job first. But I don't think we need to cause any problems with them.
And if they cause problems with us, Livy?
We rise above it. We don't need to base ourselves the same as other. It speaks more to their character than ours.
I say we feed them to Sephi.
Don't eat people, or I'm trying not to eat people.
But what if we had a humane way of providing you with a steady supply of people?
I would really love to not eat people. I don't want to eat people. As much
What
as
is
anyone
there-
wants to eat people. You know, they're people.
Yeah, but they're B team.